Okay, I've not done a YouTube video like this before, but my mentor, Tom Youngs, did this when he moved into his new apartment in London. And he prefaced it by saying, this is not for anyone else other than myself. And so this YouTube video is for me. We're about to hold our first men's retreat with my mastermind, Next Level Fathers. Super loud door. It's a fitness, spiritual, faith, fatherhood mastermind for dentists who are trying to be better human beings, better husbands and fathers. And I started it this last fall, and we're about to meet in person for the first time, and it is September 19th, 18th. And when Tom recorded these videos, it was like just his thoughts, because he wanted to remember this moment. And I remember when I started Shared Practices, the podcast. So this is 2016. And then George came on as my first partner. And we started to have these get-togethers every quarter. We'd do our quarterly meeting. And it'd be similar to this. We'd rent some crazy Airbnb that, I don't know, look at this light thing here. Some crazy Airbnb. We'd all go hang out, and over 3 days we'd do something fun. We would hold all of our meetings. We'd plan. Say hi to Hunter. Here's Hunter. What up? We would plan stuff out, and then I don't know. It was just magic. We'd play I think we played beer pong one night. I don't drink, but we had. I don't know. It was magic, and I could feel that this would be a magical time that I would look back on as it was really cool. It's like early startup days, early days of something new, something big. And when you got together, because we were a remote company, we have the podcast, we had a consulting company, and we didn't get together. So it was like our best friends. We're building a company with a bunch of best friends, and you live all over the country. You get together and have this awesome weekend, and you're vision for the future, for what's possible, what's next. It was really exciting. So we've got 13 of us coming from all over. We've got a fitness photographer coming. We're in Tampa, but he's driving from Miami, I think. And we're gonna do some after photos of the transformation. So these guys have been putting in the work, and we've all been cutting, and it's gonna be pretty dramatic, the before and after, from where people were before to where they are now. Everyone's getting waxed, and some of them, well, not everyone, some people are getting waxed, some people are getting spray tans, which none of us, if you had said 5 years ago, hey, at some point, you're gonna be hanging out with a bunch of dudes, and you're all gonna go have a fitness photography shoot, and you're gonna do what it takes to get to the bottom of that cut and just have an insane transformation, I wouldn't have believed you. It's gonna be a ton of fun. It's gonna be very transformative. I'm gonna run them through a series of exercises. I've got some swag. I'm not wearing the shirt, but here's all the swag. Got the some stickers I made on Canva. We got our shirt here. We got some journals, and then the Yeti. This is the Just Wait Yeti, which was Hunter's catchphrase for you haven't seen anything yet, just wait. And it's just exciting. It's been a year of building this. It's been a year of trying hard to find other dentists who are willing to be vulnerable and open. This wall is like cork. It's like a weird Airbnb here. I like it. It'll be a bit of a sausage fest, because there's a bunch of bros trying to be better bros, and that's okay. Look at this tub, and we got a sauna back here. So it's definitely only gay if you're gay. It's just been fun. It's fun to build a business. It's hard. There's been moments in this last year where it's like, okay, we're gonna tap into our savings and we're gonna have to do some some things as a family to get this business off the ground. But already it's changed my life. It's changed. There's men overcoming addiction. There's men going through separations and divorces, and coming out better people and showing up for themselves and their kids, and just like good friends. Like, if you could build a business where you only let really good people in, because everyone I let in, we screen. I only let in a few people per month, and these are people you would want to hang out with and spend time with, and then work on yourselves together. Like, it's kind of a dream come true. And that's what it feels like right now. I've got a small team in the Philippines. We just lost one team member. That's okay. But Nicole was my first hire in January. And it was back when I was like still trying to figure out, are we gonna do this for just dentists, or male and female dentists, or we're going to expand to other things. And over the course of the year, we've tried all these different things, and she's seen me flail about in my like, let's start this podcast, let's start that podcast, because that's my answer to everything, is just start a podcast. So Nicole is our team lead, and she's been there from the beginning, and she is incredible. She builds all of our like automations and systems behind the scenes. She's making sure everything gets done that I can't keep up with. Bern, she's our content editor. She creates our daily like coaching clips. We take our calls and we condense them down into like a little mini private podcast for the guys who can't make the calls. And then if anyone has seen on Instagram, a lot of my stories come from those little clips. And then she's helping me edit my reels, as well as YouTube videos and all of that. So it's been really fun to collaborate with her and build an editing style for our content. And then Christian, our coach, he is living in Taiwan. He's from the UK originally. He's from New Zealand originally, moved to the UK, apparently played like semi-pro soccer and hurt himself pretty bad, and then got into exercise science and basically physical therapy in the UK. The degree is a little bit different. And he worked for high-end transformation gyms. He worked for, he did a lot of like celebrity transformations, a lot of people coming back from injuries, and had really dramatic results. And then he had a falling out with that gym and that company where he was working, and decided to leave right at the same time he became a Christian. So he got baptized as a Christian, and his name's Christian, and he's just like the kindest guy ever. Like, just cares so much. Everyone in our group, like, they'll get on a call and the only feedback I get is like, Christian's so awesome. I'm like, I know, Christian is so awesome. So upbeat, so positive. Two character flaws of Christian. Number one, he tends to summarize things. He'll be like, oh yeah, and then I joined a cult, and then this, that, and the other, and then I became a Christian, and then I'm like, Christian, each one of these sentences is like a 5 to 10 minute story, and you're just breezing right past them. We need more detail. I have to like work so hard to get full stories out of Christian. And then the other thing is that he is so kind and nice. I'm like, I need you to yell at guys more. I need you to like lay down the law. And he cares, and he has the authority to do so, because he could be yelling at people, because he's done his own like absolutely insane transformations, like the kind that you shouldn't do because you could die. So he did a protein modified sparing fast where I can't remember how many weeks, 12 weeks, 9 weeks, it was 1,000 calories a day. He was walking like 40 to 50,000 steps, and he did just enough workouts to not lose muscle. And he had DEXA before and after, and he lost like 30 pounds of fat. Like, it was just an absolutely insane transformation. It's the kind that he's like, yeah, if you do it wrong and you don't replace your electrolytes the right way, you could actually die. So of anyone, like when people are like, yeah, I got really hungry and I'm binging, or I'm struggling with XYZ, he has so much authority to be like, listen, you think you're hungry? Try doing 1,000 calories a day and getting 40 to 50,000 steps. But he would never say that. And then right now we have Andre from Serbia. He's helping me manage my conversations and appointments and booking people in for calls with me, just staying on top of all of that. And he's been awesome. Really, really good. Just joined us like 4 or 5 weeks ago. So it's a small team, and just good people. And then there's 40 guys in the group right now. Of the original 20 that joined last November, there are 9 or 10 still around. And then we're getting around 4 to 5 guys per month who join, which is really cool, because for a little while it was like 1 or 2, and I was getting pretty nervous. And then and this is, like I said, this YouTube video is for me. So if you're bored and you're like, why am I still watching this? It's a good question. Why are you still watching this? My mentors, Tom Youngs has been a mentor I started working with since this last December. He's a former dentist, cosmetic dentist from the UK. Incredible guy, super smart. Everything he builds. There's a thing in online business building where the better someone can sell, the better they can market and sell, the more they can make money without actually having a good product. And Tom is like the opposite of that. He not only can he market and sell, but he doesn't really try that hard. He just does enough volume of content of a high enough quality that he's got more demand than he would let people in. So he doesn't have to sell. And then his fulfillment, all of his courses, all of his support, what he's building, he's always one step ahead. And I'm like, okay, crap, we should probably start tracking our metrics as a business owner. And he's built out a metrics platform. And then, I should probably learn AI. He's hired an AI guy that he's now training us and building modules and courses. So Tom Youngs has been incredible. Charlie Johnson, 7-Figure Scaling Systems, they've been awesome to work with. And then Dan Henry is a character, and I'm excited to be working with him moving forward. I don't know. It's just a magic season. This retreat, the photo shoot, all of it, the spray tans, the waxing. I've got videos of me getting waxed that I need to turn into a reel for the first time in my life. Do not recommend getting all your chest hair and your back hair waxed off, but we did it. And yeah, even just recently figuring out that shorts and a scrub top and a white coat and loops is my official online persona for Instagram Reels, and it really pisses some people off. I love it. And I'm figuring out how to sustainably create content that I don't hate, which is the hard part, because it's audio. Podcasts are so much easier than video, because you just turn on the mic and record. You just have a conversation with another human being, and it's listenable. It's totally usable. Whereas video, even this, I'm recording this for me, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to want to watch back and watch this. But one of my goals this year was to become a videographer, to become proficient at creating short form, long form content. And it took me about 6 months of hating my content and not knowing what to record for short form, to the point now where I'm like, okay, I don't hate the process of ideation, scripting, recording, editing, and posting. And I'm trying to hand off more and more of those pieces. But the ideation, scripting, and filming is still very much all me. And I'm liking the process more, which is fun. YouTube is the next one I need to figure out. I've done just a few videos, and I'm going to do some more. But for the second half of this year, and then email. I hate writing emails, and I need to have an email. I have an email list. I have people's emails, but I'm afraid to email them because I'm afraid it's going to bounce, like it's going to go to spam. Because if you don't set up your server right and you don't like get the right opt-ins. So I'm sitting on emails that I could send, but I don't want to write the emails, and I'm afraid that I'm gonna get flagged as spam. So things that I'm having to do to grow up as a business owner, not as a dentist, but as a content creator and online business owner. It's a fun learning curve, and we'll see if in a year I still suck at email, and we'll see what my YouTube looks like, how I'm able to make YouTube content sustainably. And then I'm going to be launching a new podcast. So it's going to be called Next Level Dentist. And the idea is let's tackle all the topics that are post-success or post-burnout. Either one. Become a dentist. You hit some degree of either frustration or success. And that leads to either the question of now what? Or I'm burned out and I hate this. The now what could be I'm successful. Do I buy another practice? Do I do something else? Do I start another business? Or whether you're successful or not, you might be super burned out. So you might be burned out just because it's hard and you've not gotten traction. And you might be burned out because you've had success. And now what with the burnout? So like the first 3 episodes are going to be talking about suicide. We're going to talk about suicide in dentistry because it is a topic that unfortunately there's just too much of it happening. And it's something I want to understand because I talk with men who have seriously considered that in the last year, 18 months, 2 years when I talk with them. And I want to understand. I want to understand better how to help. And obviously you can't always help. You can't prevent every suicide, but can we raise awareness and can we create a space where people who are really struggling can speak up. And so with that, I've started a Facebook group called Next Level Dentist Rising Beyond Burnout. And I'm trying to grow that Facebook group. I'm trying to post on other Facebook groups without getting flagged or yelled at, like Dental Clinical Pearls. I got in big trouble for posting a link to it. Someone else had posted a link. David Yang posted a link to his new Facebook group. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess we're allowed to do that in here. And I posted mine and I immediately got shut down. I was like, no, he's been helping people in Dental Clinical Pearls for a long time. And you have not posted anything in 6 years. So do not post your group about burnout. So trying to figure out how to grow that. Also trying to figure out how to get people to engage on there. I'm like posting, but no one is really posting other than me. So I don't know why. There's like 800 people in there now and they could post anonymously. At the beginning, more people were posting and now it just feels like it's me. So we'll figure out if we can turn that around. Podcast, Facebook group. Yeah, I'm just excited for what's to come. I'm excited for this weekend. Oh, we had a couples retreat last weekend that was 6 couples, 5 of us dentists there with Christine and I's couples therapist, Stephen Kalis, and his wife, Marianne Kalis. They were incredible. We're going to be doing this twice a year. People won't have to be part of Next Level Fathers to do that. So I'll be talking about the next one in May, and hopefully we can get more people out there. But it's one that he wants to keep it under 10 couples. And so those will sell out. It'll be a lot of fun to see who we get coming to him. So yeah, it's going to be a fun weekend. This is for me. If someone other than me listened to this long of this video, I'm impressed.